welcome back. I'm so excited to share with you one of my favorite appetizer recipes. It's called Ham Croquettes, or as I like to call it, croquetas de jamón. They have a wonderfully crispy exterior and a gooey interior. We're gonna pair it off with a really nice guava dipping sauce. And they are absolutely easy to make, and the best thing, there is no dredging. It's gonna be amazing. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Most of the time, people make croquettes with what they call a bechamel sauce. But even with that technique, you still have to roll it and then put it in the egg. I picked the ham croquettes because as an American who has Cuban heritage, I love pork, I love ham, and I don't know if it's built into my DNA or not, but I just love pork products. Now for the ham, you can use something like this. You just wanna make sure that it hasn't been smoked. You don't wanna get like a honey ham or a Virginia ham. 5 ounces of it. And so since ham is normally salty, and this particular ham also has lots of like nice smoky flavors, I want that to go into the water that we're gonna use to make the dough. I also am gonna grab some thyme, just like this, onion, 5-6 cloves of garlic, and then some peppercorns. All right, so while that's cooking away, let's go make our guava sauce. You wanna grab guava paste like this. So you're gonna get 8 tablespoons. You wanna cube these up into like small cubes so that it's easier to melt. And you wanna mince like 4 or 5 garlic cloves. Now, I don't recommend just grabbing like guava paste and melting it. It's really, really too sweet. You do need to like amend it and add things to it so that it's not just a 1-2 note sauce. And then now you're gonna add some vinegar, just about a 1/4 cup. And then you're gonna put a 1/4 cup of water. All we're gonna do is set it on the stove and kind of like help it melt. See how the water went from clear to now it has like some color to it? This process is infusing that flavor into the water, and when we make the dough, it's gonna really impart some really nice flavor. You need to add more water. Just feel free to add a little bit more water to it. Don't, be afraid of adding more liquid to it. Turn it off, and then I'm gonna strain it, and we're gonna start on our pate choux. So we're almost done. We have 2 cups of liquid right here that's really flavorful. We have our guava sauce back here that we just finished adding the butter to it to kind of give it a nice silky consistency. And now the next step is that we need to shred the ham. I'm just chopping it with my knife a little bit just to give it a little bit of a head start. Food processor, put the ham in there, and then you wanna pulse it like 8 to 10 times just until it's like shredded. All right, so you're gonna set the ham to the side, and you're gonna get a 1/2 stick of butter. You wanna use a 1/2 cup. The braising liquid. What you're doing right now is you're kind of cooking the flour. Flour taste gets cooked out. So now we're gonna let the dough just kind of cool off a little bit. You're gonna use 3 eggs. 2 eggs you're gonna put in whole. You're gonna do it 1 at a time. You're not gonna add the other one until it's completely incorporated. The 3rd egg, you're going to just add the egg white, not the egg yolk. You could also do this inside like a food processor and use a dough hook, and it'll be much faster. You wanna add your ham over to your dough and then mix it up. We're going to add some thyme so that there's some sweet notes in there, and that also it has some like nice green notes. I like to put these in the freezer a little bit so that they firm up, and then once they're frozen completely overnight, then you can remove them and then put them in a Ziploc bag, and then date them and name them, and then leave them in the freezer in portions like 10 or 20, and then when you're ready to, want to have some, you can pull out that portion. They cook up pretty easy. I have people over, I don't have to spend my time behind the stove. I can kind of, be around with a glass of Chardonnay and, talk to my friends. And I also made an aioli with mustard seeds, and it'll give nice texture with the crunch of the exterior. You know what? These are really good. So if you like this video, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe and click the bell icon and then click all, so then that way you will get a notification every single time that I upload a video. You guys have a great week, and I'll see you soon.